important is touch? Touch is super important not only for our emotional health, but our mental and our physical health. It actually improves our heart rate in times of stress. It decreases our blood pressure in times of fear, and it can give us comfort in times of discomfort. Touch is super important. You see, in this pandemic, this whole COVID-19 thing, the one thing we had a lot was stress, discomfort, and fear. But touch was that one thing that could have helped, which surprisingly was the one thing that we couldn't have, the one thing we missed the most. Me personally, actually, was one things of the things that I missed the most was touch. The ability to be able to hug a friend, the ability to be able to shake hands with somebody. Why? Because that magic touch is that one thing that could have helped with our fear, stress, and our sadness or insecurities. Touch can really help somebody. If you have somebody that's a friend and is going through some stress or is going through some sadness, just give them a handshake, give them a hug, give them a touch. I want to tell you a story. Jesus was walking down the outside of the city when all of a sudden he runs into a leopard, and the leopard walks up to him and says, "If you want, you can heal me." And Jesus said, "I want to." Walks up to him, touches him, and says, "Be clean." See, Jesus could have healed this leopard by just the sound of his voice. Be clean was more than enough to heal this leopard. Jesus went beyond that. Jesus touched the leopard. Why did he touch him? The leopard hadn't been touched for years. Leopards weren't allowed to be touched. They had to go around yelling, "I am unclean," so nobody would get near him or touch him. When was the last time that leopard had felt the comfort of a touch? That leopard hadn't felt that comfort of a touch for years. What's amazing is that Jesus knew that he needed to heal the skin of the leopard, but there was a healing inside that only the physical touch could do. And what better way to have that healing, that touch, from Jesus himself? What a spectacular moment that the first touch that this man receives after so much stress, sadness, insecurity, and isolation, the first touch was the touch of Jesus. Now, what are you going through? Sadness, insecurity, stress? And you're seeking out for a touch? Maybe the touch that you need is the touch of Jesus. When was the last time Jesus didn't only speak to you? Because speaking sometimes isn't enough. When was the last time he actually touched you?